I want especially to recognize this afternoon Rector Dankert, Rector Schaus, Rector Vermeer, Her Excellency the Ambassador of South Africa to Belgium and the EU, Ambassador Strasser, as well as presidents and excellencies from government and the diplomatic corps. To the VUB leadership, esteemed colleagues, students and friends of UWC, thank you for the very gracious invitation, for the warmth of welcome, and making me feel so much a part of this university. I'm really proud to be wearing VUB's colours this afternoon. I appreciate the opportunity to be here to speak on behalf of the University of the Western Cape. It is notable that the ceremony is being held in a building that bears the name of our first democratically elected president. It is being held also on this campus for the first time in more than a decade. And so I am awed and also humbled by the opportunity that by returning here today, we are reminded that the strength of the university lies in its daily life, its community, its lecture halls, laboratory, and shared spaces of learning. It is in these spaces that science and education show their real value both to the academy and to society. In keeping with today's theme, open mind, open science, open campus, we are asked to think about how universities nurture knowledge and extend it to society in a time of great anxieties globally, in a time of collective traumas globally. We are invited to think about universities also as a defense. Universities as a defense of ideas. Universities as a defense for inclusion. Universities as a place where democracy thrives. Universities that are open. Boundaries and knowledge cannot grow without universities that are open. Our open science ensures that knowledge is shared and contributes to the public good. And I want to say categorically, the public good is an inclusive good. The public good is a public good that invites the exiles in, that includes the marginal, that sees the unseen. An open campus shows our connection to each other globally, locally, and internationally. At UWC, we consider the university as a space, also a place, and a circumstance. Place recalls our histories and our geographies, histories that speak about exclusion, oppression, marginalization, but which are, in fact, in their making as an institution, as institutions which partner for each other, places where inclusion can grow, where knowledge, exchange, and belonging can come to be felt and experienced by us all. Circumstance captures the social and the political, the material conditions that influence how we teach, how we research, how we engage, and the importance of diversity in all of these perspectives about the university matters. It is that which matters that clarifies how open we are, how open it feels to belong. VUB's motto, Scientia Vincere Tenebras, overcoming darkness through science, captures this vision. It reminds us that knowledge brings clarity where there is uncertainty or despair. As Martin Luther King observed in his final address, it is only when it is dark enough that you can see the stars. In times of difficulty, Science and scholarship offer us direction, but more importantly, offer us hope. The ideas and discoveries from our research and our teaching are the true stars of our universities, and they shine the most when society faces complex problems. Complexity in climate change, where research guides solutions, complexity in this world of conflict, where peace and justice sustain reconciliation, and in a digital world where technology must, in the first instance, support humanity. For both VUB and UWC, the question then is how to ensure that the benefits of science reach those who need them most. And this is why partnerships like this, across our hemisphere, across our globe, matter so much. Openness, therefore, is a responsibility that defines us. It should bring us together in knowledge production and engagement across continents, across our various areas of specialization. This responsibility is also evident in the partnerships we build. The VUB-UWC Intercontinental Partnership is a shared commitment and a testimony to the relationship that Europe must have with Africa and Africa with Europe. It is about the need for equity, principled collaboration, and the profound recognition rooted not only in mutual respect and purpose, but a recognition of our collective and our shared humanity as people. This enduring relationship reflects not so much only in strategic alignments, but in a heartfelt dedication to advancing knowledge with social impact across borders, and that really matters at the University of the Western Cape. To this end, I want to take a moment to acknowledge the roles that both of our late rectors in nurturing the roles they have played in this partnership. Our previous rector, Jakes Harville, an alumnus of UVB, and your late rector, Caroline Pells, to whom we awarded an honorary doctorate last year in recognition of her contributions as an academic and a champion of science and humanism. Both Jakes Harville and Caroline Pells led in terms of a passionate commitment, not only to knowledge, but led in terms of the people that form part of our communities that we consider to be the universities. Today, I want to commit to nurture afresh this very special partnership with VUP with that same passion of our late rectors. For UWC, our relationship is an important recognition that African universities are part of global conversations about science and innovation, that Ubuntu is not only an African philosophical concept, but is called core to a very profound understanding of our human connection over time, over spaces, over the divides that we imagine are sometimes inseparable. Our collaboration links us to two continents with very different histories, but with many areas of problematic and also potential discovery, traditions and diverse perspectives on knowledge that have to be questioned, re-envisioned, revisioned, transformed. Our collaboration enables us to work together on matters that affect all of us. How to fund higher education sustainably is as pressing an issue in Belgium as it is in South Africa. And how to ensure that the outcomes are equitable for our students who matter so much to us. And how to use science in the service of sustainability and of human dignity. In closing, it is in this spirit of collaboration and cooperation that I wish to reflect on that long-standing partnership between our two institutions and what it represents for us. It shows us that across the time, the space, and our places, that we can work together as though we were one, that we can expand knowledge and create opportunities that serve our communities as though they were one. One humanity, one world. As one might say in Afrikaans, 'n oop verstand, oop wetenskap, oop kampus. Dit is hoe ons dit saam die donkerte kan oorwin. Colleagues and friends, I wish you every success in the year ahead. Thank you.
Rector Balfour, thank you very much. Can I ask you, please stay with us? Please stay with us because we still have a present for you. I would like to invite Professor Wim van den Bussen. He has a surprise.
Rector Balfour, since the archives at UWC do not hold a copy of Jakes Goebel's PhD thesis, it's an honor for us as a university to present you with a facsimile version of his dissertation, defended at VUB in 1979 in recognition of our partnership, of our friendship, and of the values shared by VUB and UWC alike.
Thank you so much, Wim.